Welcome in, everybody, to TV Sports 27. I am back doing the live commentary for this game. You guys have hopefully been keeping up with the Peyton Manning Tennessee Volunteers dynasty here. We are in season number 6. We were uploading a couple of videos here and there. Coming off of 2 back-to-back 6-6 years where an SEC team didn't get bowl eligible. Come on. We were on the hot seat, and I was plenty expecting to be fired, that was going to be it, that we were going to be toast. You can see we were hot seat. We have turned it around after 2 6-6 years. I did not expect this coming into this year. We started a third-string quarterback from last season, and boy, we have turned into an 11-2 season, and we are on to the second round of the college football playoffs. So we're going to broadcast this one with you as we are going to take on Oklahoma State in the Cotton Bowl. And we're going to kind of talk about maybe some of the changes we've been doing on the channel a little bit, and how you might be able to help out with the future of the channel and stuff like that. But since this is a playoff game, we wanted to jump in and commentate this one with you. So we got a lot of uniform options here with Oklahoma State. We're going to randomize it up. We'll shuffle it up here. So they're going to go with the black scripted helmet. And let's see. Primarily, I mean, they're the higher seeds, so pretty much orange or black jersey they're going to want to wear. They're going to go with the orange, even though we're playing Tennessee. But so technically, this is going to be just our... This is going to be just our second bowl game in 6 years. Even though we just did the college football playoff game where we beat Texas, avenged the loss to Texas. We only played the ReliaQuest Bowl 2 seasons previous. I guess the third. We had 2 ReliaQuest Bowls, only won one of them. So they're going to go all orange with the black helmet. Okay, interesting looks. What do you think? Orange sock, or... Even though it's black socks, but they're not. People have been talking about that's a glitch in the game. The black socks are not black, the orange socks. But let's go with the orange, see if they actually look like that in the game. So let's get ready. I'm going to kind of jump in, commentary here or there, but I want you guys to listen to the in-game commentary. That is kind of what we've been doing here on the channel for those of you that are still tuning in to all that good stuff. So it's going to be split up first half, second half. There's the Cotton Bowl trophy. I want to listen to what Herb Street and company are going to say here.
Opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff.
Man, first time to see the end zones with the golden college football playoff logo next to it. That's a pretty cool feeling. And as they talked about, Oklahoma State, a conference champions of the Big 12. So they got that bye week. They are the number 2 seed, although they are ranked 10th in the college football polls. And here we go. We're about to kick this one underway. Tennessee, Oklahoma State in the Cotton Bowl. And it kind of feels weird being in this stadium now for this Coach Peyton Manning. This is new for us, but for those of you that have been following TV Sports for a while, of course, patreon.com/tvsports27. You can see our classic Troy Trojans dynasty from NCAA 12. And we were in Conference USA and the Big 12, which we played our conference title games in this stadium. And then with the Utah Utes that we were doing on NCAA 14, we were also in the Big 12, and we played quite a few kickoff games in this stadium, and we played some Big 12 championships in this stadium. So it's kind of a, almost my home away from home, but we're Coach Peyton Manning right now, so.
Allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Strong point of this defense is our defensive line. Carney, Bryant, Jamison is a 5-star recruit. A lot of 4 and 5 stars on the line. We get a lot of pressure just like that, which leads to plays like that. Big start for the Tennessee Vols.
And just like that,
This defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of him for the interception. Now they've got
what a run this has been, as I talked about. You know, year one, still feeling my way out, trying to figure out the game. Some of the old episodes are in our archives with the in-game commentary. You know, we had some bad losses we went to overtime with Charlotte. We had losses at home to FIU, Georgia State, 6-6 that first year. We finally got a bowl win in year 3. And in the last 2 years, back to 6-6, had some quarterback issues. And this season, at the end of last season, we went to a third-string quarterback, Chris Fritz, and that's who has started all of this year. And boy, he has led them here into the Cotton Bowl in the playoffs. Plenty of time in the pocket. Wow. So for Fritz, he can kind of go up and down. He's a bit more of a scrambler. And again, maybe you guys have been already watching this series, but if he's on, he's on. Sometimes if he can get out of sorts, like the game we just had against Texas, definitely was not a good passing performance, but Texas in 2 games seemed to have his number. Those corners seemed to really shut him down and put him in a bad way. So, you know, starting off hot in this one.
Try to run it in.
And how about that? Backup running back touchdown. Tennessee strikes early.
Be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened.
This is the first time matchup, right? Someone let me know in the comments. I don't think Tennessee and Oklahoma State have ever played each other in football before. Pretty sure this is a first-time matchup. Someone correct me. Maybe way back in the day.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And they get it to the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start.
All right, I Googled it. It appears they've played one time in... So if you left the comment already, I kind of beat you too. They played one time in 1995, and Tennessee won 31-0, and they never played again. So that's kind of a weird quirk. Look at this. Oh, they're just throwing up picks. Parker had the interception in the last game, comes up with one here.
Well, I feel like the quarterback just stared down his intended target, brought that safety who's sitting back.
Yeah, only a one-time game, you know, scheduling back then. Maybe a little different, but... Yeah, 1995, and Oklahoma didn't score a single point, so Oklahoma State, rather. So maybe we can match that same thing here. I'm trying to see if there's any pictures from the game, but nothing is coming up. So maybe it's one of those lost media games, 95. So second ever matchup between the Vols and the Cowboys here.
That's a solid game.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs, you get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Solid game, moves the ball.
As long as running game keeps being solid, you know, we pound the rock here. Maybe that's why maybe sometimes Chris Fritz gets out of sorts. But if we're running it, we're going to keep running it.
Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
So you've kind of noticed maybe on the channels you've been tuning in, we've, the lack of my commentary, we've been kind of doing the in-game commentary more so. And part of that is just what we talked about as we were leading up to my make it or break it time with the channel, that we really had to hit those subscriber numbers. We really had to hit those Patreon support numbers. We were offering up bonus bonus videos and stuff to hit those numbers, bonus series, NFL 2K5, all that kind of stuff. And it's just the timing of, again, trying to work the full-time job, trying to do all that amongst running the channel. So without hitting those goals, we haven't been able to do the broadcast like we have been doing, but we're still pumping out the content. I'll still sit down and record when I can, but the reason it's done without commentaries is usually got to be kind of pieced together and stuff like that. I'm also directly recording from the PS5 as opposed to using my computer and OBS as well. So there's less editing with that, but sometimes, you know, it kind of has its effects here or there of whether that's good or not, but it's the easiest for me to do right now. So let me know in the comments, and it was part of it, just kind of wanted to switch it up as well, because some people, like there's a YouTube channel, MK Fire and Ice, that is a very, very popular channel that doesn't do any commentary. It's just the game sound, and a lot of people just like the game sound as well. So like, well, let me try. If I'm not hitting the numbers with my voice, with my commentary, maybe people just want to hear the sound, see the game. So that's why I was kind of doing that a little bit as a test. Let me know in the comments, do you prefer my commentary? Do you prefer the in-game commentary? Which one do you like more? We got WWE 2K25 coming out. I'm planning on getting that because it's been about 3 years since my last 2K purchase. So be on the lookout as we're getting, actually perfect timing, we're getting close to WrestleMania time on our current version of 2K that we're on. And that'll kind of lead right into, you know, how we started off this universe, where we started with 2 nights of WrestleMania on the new game. So, all right, let's see if we can punch it in here. We're going to keep running the ball.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They test the
Oklahoma State has had very, very few stops for Tennessee right here.
All the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all
and a sophomore making an impact play.
So they get
Thought there was an opening, and it got shut down as soon as we went for it.
Defensive coordinator's got to find a way to flip the script on this defensive coordinator, because right now the defense seems to have the upper hand.
Yeah, that's rough. We'll take the 3 out of that, but that's rough to be 1st and goal and not come away with any points. That sucks, to be honest.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession.
I want more interceptions on this guy.
He hands it off from the gun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
I keep waiting for this season to come to an end. I shouldn't even say that, but
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
I'm quite frankly shocked that we're even at this point, because, like I said, coming off of 2 back-to-back 6-6 years, we were on the hot seat, and, you know, making the decision, I'm going to start Chris Fritz. I kind of expected more of the same, like hoping maybe we can get a 7-8 win. Just wanted to get back to a bowl game. I was quite frankly just looking to get back to a bowl game, let alone the college football playoff, and winning the game against the team we got beat by earlier in the year when we played #1 Texas. You guys remember that game? And the only reason we were hosting Texas probably had an argument to host us, considering the head-to-head, but Texas lost to Texas A&M the final week of the season. That knocked them out of the SEC championship, which means they couldn't get the bye, and #1 had to go on the road, take on Tennessee, and here we are. And Oklahoma State's offense, pretty one-dimensional right now, and let's see if we can get that 3rd score here.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense able to bring him down.
10 carries already for Brightwell, and I don't want to rush the guy to death. But Oklahoma State right now, I mean, 7 yards per play, and most of that's on the ground.
We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play.
Switch this one up a little bit to give Brightwell a rest, but we still want to run it. Look at this. Oh, Brightwell picks up a huge block down the field.
Goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much
I don't know why they're showing Oklahoma State fans cheering.
And it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
We're staying rushing, man. There is no stop. There is no answer for Oklahoma State in this Tennessee rushing attack. And until they stop us, we're staying on the ground. We're going to go jet pass again. See if we can punch it in. Oh! Sometimes the, I don't know if it's the game, the PS5, it can be a little finicky. I tried to jump backwards, but he obviously ran right into the tackler there. Even that he was stopped, but he still pushed his way forward. I could run it again. Right up the middle. I don't want to get stuffed. Hey, the Glennon, he got the touchdown earlier. Oh, push!
Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Looks like a man
Regis Philbin goes down.
Play, so we'll take a timeout.
I guess I'll take the points, man. I don't want to keep settling for threes here. You guys know it's been an up and down season for Garcia kicking the ball. So for him to get some chip shots here kind of feels nice.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Is there really a bowl game being played during a college football playoff game? Did you see that? Alabama and Iowa. We're in the middle of playing. Is anyone watching that when there's a playoff game on?
He's moving out of the pocket now.
Ooh, just got crushed.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option.
All right, let's stop him. Come on.
He's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he
oh!
down to avoid the big hit.
Shoelace tackle away.
It's a solid game. And the Cowboys with first and 10 here.
It's a weird, I don't know if you call it a glitch. You go to the screen and it lets you pick your play, but then the team will do a no huddle. So it's like, did they do a no huddle?
Play fake, looking to throw.
Or did they not? Like, well, there's one of our sacks. By the way, as far as like sliders, I try not to mess with sliders too much. I try to keep them, but both this game and Madden 25 definitely needed some slider tweaking. As much fun as this game is, sliders were a must. I have offensive line, both me and the computer, because if I make any adjustments for myself, I make the same adjustments for the computer, because I just feel like it's got to be even. It's got to be equal. That's just how I do it. I have the offensive blocking, offensive pass blocking, I should say, at 100 for both me and the computer, and you still get 5 to 6 sacks a game. Like, I control the edge, because that's the guys I like controlling. I like trying to get off the edge and get around that lineman and try to get the quarterback. I'm not, you know, the man to try to stop the run or anything like that. I'll still get between 20-25 sacks a year with the sliders for pass blocking up to 100%. I know that's been a big thing that people have noted, especially if you follow along on Reddit or anything like that. That's been a big issue that people have noted that maybe they'll fix in future games. It seems to be the case that you always say, boy, I hope they can fix it with the next game instead of, you know, them play testing and getting it right with this game. But be that as it may, that needs to be fixed in a big way. It was worse when I left it at 50%, which was the default. It's at least a little better at 100%, but I think there's even some older videos up from Tennessee, where you can see we're getting like 9, 10 sacks a game. It was absolutely insane. So I think the only other thing I adjusted was like the corners to be a little tighter as well. And interceptions got turned down because it's just completely unrealistic. You watch a game, a corner's going to swat a pass or knock a pass away more often than they get the interception. And it was like every other play was an interception. So similar adjustments I made on Madden as well in that regard. But the issue I'm running into with Madden is just the computer seems to have an insane completion percentage. So I kind of jacked up the pass coverage of the corners to like in the 80-90 range, trying to account for that. But as you've seen with some of my Panther videos as of late, I don't know if that's helping too well. And I don't know if it's just because the Panthers are a bad team, which they are, or the game just needs some work, which people have also said that. Oh, why do you stop? That was supposed to be a slant across the field. Go back and look at the play call I picked. It was the first one, I believe. And it was supposed to be the outside man curving across the field, and he just kind of stopped. So that's frustrating. Feels like we're dominating this game, but it's only a 13-point game. As much as we have dominated, we have left some points out on the field. And this was, I mean, another example here.
Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Either the Sugar Bowl or the Rose Bowl would be next for one of these two. Game hasn't told us yet in the brackets.
Be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. First down and 10. Trying to flex the ground game. Running back takes the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we reach the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. And it's caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks left and finds his target there. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. And the Cowboys hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. And it's complete downfield. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Pass protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Short throw to the sideline, forced out.
All right, big 3rd and 12 coming up here.
Play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping
Empty set.
For the first down.
Ooh. See, that's more realistic, the ball getting batted down before the slider change. I mean, you were getting 10,000 interceptions left and right. I think I have the slider set to like 10 or 15 for interceptions, and you still get a bunch of interceptions. Yeah, look at that. Oregon and Arkansas are playing their playoff game, too. Why are all these playoff games being played at the same time? That's not how scheduling works. So we had a Alabama-Iowa bowl game and 2 playoff games being played at the same time.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff.
Oregon whooping up on
Enough time to answer
the champs of the SEC.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled.
Oregon ranked number 2, but they were upset in the college football conference championship by USC, which gave them the bye. the second round.
This lead before halftime. The pass is caught and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the
Oh, that was a beautiful pass. Get out of bounds. Save a timeout.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
When Chris Fritz has time, man, he can deliver the pass, but under duress, sometimes it could be.
Oh. Good defensive play brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to
Definitely my most successful plays are these ones here, where you get guys just kind of running across the line, because we tend to have the speed on a lot of these guys, and with that, the speed beats their corners, and you see me do that play a lot just because our speed is a lot for them to handle, usually, not always, and you make that catch, turn up the field, you're good as gold. 23 seconds, 2 timeouts here. Oh, I was looking at square. I was looking at square is what I was going for. He was coming across, but only got 1 timeout to give, so.
This offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally,
oh, I'm just gonna call the timeout. It's a long field goal for Garcia. I should have just taken a shot, but I didn't want to risk the interception. So that's going to be the story here going into the second half is, boy, a 51-yard kick. That's tough for Garcia, but the story here is going to be the missed opportunities. Tennessee, we kind of dominated this game, but we didn't put points on the board. And let's see how this one turns out. Oh. If he makes... Oh. Need a little bit more oomph on that, but that was about as close as Garcia was going to get. Kicking is another big issue in this game as far as dynasty goes, because at most you can only get like a 3-star kicker, and every kicker is very low rated in this game. Even if you were to recruit the top kicker, they're terrible, and they can't ever like have any accuracy or kicking like as you get deep into franchise. So one thing I did to try to make up for it is I did bump up the field goal power to like 65, and then I bumped up the XP that kickers and punters get, which you can do in the settings. I bumped that up to 200 from 100, hoping that they would get more XP as the season goes on, and with the slider giving them that stronger leg. It doesn't help Garcia at all, because he'll still be kind of all over the place as far as accuracy and all that stuff goes. But I try to compensate for that a little bit. That's going to do it for the first half. I'm going to end this episode, and we're going to call it for here. But what I want to know from you guys, let me know in the comments. Is that something you guys want to keep hearing the commentary from me? Do you like the in-game commentary? Let me know. On the second half, I'm going to let the in-game commentary take back over and see if we can win the Cotton Bowl and head on to either a Sugar Bowl or Rose Bowl. Thank you for your support. Subscribe, thumbs up, Patreon, and support TV Sports 27.